Grandad never told me of the majestic cotton-covered fields and mountains of Erlengrad on a winter's morning. Such beauty. Quite cold. But it's gorgeous. Welcome back to Erlengrad, to another episode on the channel, and we're here, and it's been snowing a lot, and a lot has been going on since you were last with me. As you can see from the top of the screen, we've now got nearly 70,000 euros sat in our pocket. We have been busy. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of contracts for people. We kind of got to a stage where we were kind of not having a lot to do with the field, so we did a lot of contracts. We did harvesting, we did mowing, we did cultivating, we did baling, we did delivering. We did a lot of things, and we've got 70 grand sitting in our pocket now, which is absolutely perfect. These chickens are covered in snow. That can't be good for them. Well, their health's good. We've got lots of food. We've got lots of eggs sitting there. How many? 309 eggs. That's not bad. And another thing, because we've been away from the farm for so long, we have got a lot of things here going on. We still just about got water in these. We have got lots and lots of produce kicking out here, and we've got 4 of these. So that's one of the tasks we're going to do today. But with this money, we might well go and buy some things. Let's look if we've got anything exciting in the vehicle sale. We've got this. We could pick up this little bad boy. Do we want this? That might be very useful because we can get a little front end on it. Let's go and have a look at the front ends very quick. I just, we weren't expecting to do this early, but we'll take it. We could get, is it a pallet fork, or is it something different? Let me just see. It's a front loader. So let's have a look at the front loader. It's that one, so let's go combinations. We'll need a pallet fork. An Albert pallet fork is what we would need. So we will get that today. And we're going to fertilise our field. Now, thank you so much to everybody in the comments who's been really, really helpful with what I should do next. I'm never quite sure, as I'm quite new to the game, I'm never quite sure what to do. And it sounds like rolling's a good idea, but it doesn't give you a massive increase in yield. But fertilising is. We're going to get a fertilizing machine or a spreader and some fertilizer to spread across the field. And also we're going to get ourselves a new trailer because we've only still got this tiny little trailer, which isn't really doing enough for us when it comes to all these pallets. So we're going to get that loaded up and bought today. So we're going to look on the app, on the online store, and see what we can get with fertilizer spreaders. So let's go to fertilizer spreaders. We can get this one here, the Amazoni ZATS 3200, but I don't think it's going to be quite big enough. Well, not quite big enough. I don't think our Stract is big enough to hold it or to manage it. So I think we're going to go for this Bredal K105. That's going to be what we need. We did that for the lime. We use that for the lime as well. Oh, good to know. So let's look if we can lease that. That's 2,200. That's fine. I can cope with that. Let's get ourselves some fertilizer as well. So what have we got in here? Solid fertilizer. Pallets, liquid. You can get liquid fertilizer. Interesting. Interesting. Someone in the comments, let me know what's the difference between solid and liquid fertilizer. We've got 2 brands here of fertilizer bag. 1,820 for 1,000 litres. And that one is a little bit more expensive. Let's go for Helm Pro. It looks quite nice. Why not? We'll get ourselves one of these. That's at the farm now. So we should have this stuff all arrived. We have. Wonderful. Paid our delivery cost. Let's jump in our good old faithful tractor and go and get this attached and start work. So much like before, I'm not sure if this is how much of the field this is going to do. I assume it spreads to roughly the same area, the same kind of width. The problem we've got as well is that it's snowing, and I don't know if that's going to make it a lot harder to see. But we're going to find out. It also might make it a lot harder to drive. Is it going to snow all day? I feel like that's an interesting thing to learn. It is going to snow till 3 o'clock. Okay, that's great. That's not great. Okay, not wonderful. Let's park ourselves up here. What we could do, we might do a bit of this ourselves, and we might lease the job out, because I have learned recently that when you lease a job out, they don't use fuel and they don't use seeds and things like that. They just buy it all themselves, which is maybe quite good. So let's turn on the fertilizer. We're fertilizing. Is it fertilizing? How far out is it going? Oh, it's doing more than we need. It is covering the field. Okay, so this seems to have a lot wider throw than the lime did. Yeah, we're just about getting the edge. We need to go back a little bit across. But I'm thinking we should be able to do this in a way that we get the whole field covered. And there has been comments as well. Thank you very much for those that have said that we need to do the field twice with fertilizer. So maybe what we'll do is go over it once and then come back and go over it again. Because that sounds like that'd be quite beneficial. I don't really know what I'm trying to do with this. We're kind of going in a circle fashion, which I don't know if that's the most efficient way to do it. I'm not sure. I feel this is going to leave maybe a couple of strips up the middle, but I'm not sure. But it is really not helpful that we can't see. So we're fertilizing away. This is looking good. It is hard to tell with the snow, but I think if we have a quick look just outside, is it actually fertilizing the ground? Yes, there we go. It's up by 73. It's jumped up like 24% from fertilizing. So yeah, this fertilizes the field 50%. So double fertilizing does look like it's the thing to do. Thank you to that comment. If I remember when I'm editing, I'll put your name on screen. Thank you so much for that. It's amazing. The double fertilizer trick is the way to go. What a hint. What a hack. This tractor's doing its go slow thing again. It's so not up to the task. Thank you so much for the comments and the votes on the name for this tractor from after the last episode. We have got a result. So the votes came in, and the winner is Tina. Tina the tractor, a wonderful name. A beautiful name for our tractor. So what I will do, when next time we're near the shop with Tina, maybe today if we head down there, we will go. In fact, we need to take this back later, don't we? So we'll go and get her renamed and get her number plate done at the end of this episode. So we've named our tractor Tina. Amazing news. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to pay someone to do the rest of this. If I press that, will they do it? So hopefully they will. I don't need to be fertilized. Thank you very much. So look at this. Look at the yield bonus. That's amazing. In fact, I think we need to do one more strip. So he's going to finish that off. We're going to run back over to the shed and we're going to buy our front loader and our pallet fork. We're going to get ourselves a brand new trailer so we can transport more produce and more things. We can make a bale trailer as well like we had before. That's something we can lift with our pallet stuff. We don't have to... Where are you going? What is happening with that guy? Let's go see. Is this front loader still? It is still in the shop on sale. So we're going to buy this front loader. I really like the look of it. Just check this guy's not in the way. He's sort of not. He's okay. So yes, I really like the look of this front loader. Not that. I'd love to buy that, but we can't quite afford that quite yet. Let's get this front loader. 14,000 well spent. That is ours now to keep. And have we got front loader? Front loader tools is where we want to be. And then I think to start with, we did talk about this before, about over time, we'll build up things so we can get like a log fork. If you want to do some more logging, get a log fork and use that with it. That'll be cool. A bag lifter. Amazing. But anyway, we want to get a pallet fork for it. We'll buy that as well. So we spent about 14 grand? 16 grand. 16,000 euros on all that we've spent. Let's pick this thing up and see what we can do. We also need to buy our new trailer. I did mention it. There we go. We've got our pallet fork. Can it do... Now, as long as it could do all the wonderful things the other one could do, which it can, happy times, that's really good. That's maybe... In fact, what we'll do, we'll test it on this pallet of seeds we had from when we seeded the field and see. We need to maybe organize ourselves. Down the line, we need to get ourselves... Why is loads of money just draining out of my account? I don't understand what's happening. Can we pick this one up? I'm not sure. I'm hoping we can. Oh, yeah, we can pick it up. I mean, it looks a bit sketchy, but I'm happy enough with it. You know, we could potentially go and sell this green trailer. If we're buying a new one, maybe let's do that. Maybe that'll be something we do towards the end of the video. Potentially. Or maybe we just keep it for another day. Worker bee has completed their task. Excellent news. So we are now fertilized. Why can't we get rid of you? Right, so the worker's finished his job. We are first fertilized. And look, we have got really, really good. Our yield bonus has gone up to plus 73%, which is huge. I'm guessing we can maybe fertilize it again later down the line. That'd be quite good. But for now, let's detach that because we are going to buy ourselves our new trailer. As I did mention earlier, let's go trailers. Let's go the Welga DK115. And we want it to be a bale trailer. That is going to cost us 11,000. We're buying that as well. We're spending a lot of money in today's episode, but it's going to make us good money later on. Look at this. Look at this trailer. We're going to get pallets on this. Let's connect up. And can we see what the straps are? We've got, I mean, it's got seven fastening straps. Have you ever seen anything so good? Let's go and park it up down here. We'll load up all our fresh produce. I say fresh, it's been there about a month. I'm sure it's fine. It's frozen now, so it's all good. Let's park you maybe a little bit further down. We need space so we can actually get... Can we park? I'm just going to park it on the field, you know. Oh, it's got a weird axle thing on the trailer. Someone will know what that's properly called, by the way. I am not that person. But right, let's go. So, we'll leave that there. Turn that off. Let's hop into our brand new front loader. I'm hoping this isn't going to be too difficult in the snow, but let's see. I think we might leave the eggs. There is some honey as well. I did check yesterday. There is some honey. So we're going to leave those two, I think, for the moment, and just pick up these. Because these are the big money makers. And this time we have got ourselves some lettuces, which we didn't have last time. So I'm hoping for a good payday. We maybe just broke $1,000 last time. I remember it wasn't very impressive, to say the least. Let's raise it up a little bit more. No. Not the tomatoes. Can I fit 2 on there if I do this? I'd say so. Let's do that. Pop those on there and pull that back out of there. Lovely stuff. Can I just mention while I remember, thank you so much for the continued support on this series. I'm having such a blast making it, and the support of people liking, subbing and commenting and sharing their knowledge and their experience and their love of this game is absolutely mind-blowing. So thank you for that. Welcome to everyone who's new in as well. So if you're enjoying this episode, please hit that like button. If you really enjoy my content, why not hit that subscribe button? We are continuing to grow. I'd love to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's the little secret goal I've made myself. And we're on 340-ish right now. So if you could help me get towards that target, that would be amazing. I would love you forever. And it shows me that you're really enjoying my content and people out there are enjoying what I'm doing, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So thank you. So the plan is with these is I need to do them from the side just because of the way the greenhouses are. So I'm going to try and do this very carefully and just push them on. I think this is going to fail after 2 because that one's going to be in the way. So I might have to... Oh my god. If I'm doing this horrifically... Look at that. Can we just kind of tidy that up a bit? Because this is not good. This is not a good thing. Let's go up a bit with that. I have to say, this isn't as nice as the little forklift we used in the other episode. That one was a lot more enjoyable to use. This one isn't yet, but I'll grow to love it. We've bought it, and to be fair, it only cost us like 14 grand. So in my world, that's an absolute bargain. Right, let's push. I'm going to push this guy just across a little bit. There we go. Right, let's go and get the last. Not even the last one. We've got one more to go. Oh, we've got the one lettuce, and then we've got 2 more to go of these tomatoes. So let's go and do that one really quickly. Look at that produce. Look at that produce! Now, look where to take it. From memory last time, we could only take it to the supermarket, but we'll see. I need to organise this shed. That's something that maybe I need to do, is organise a shed. Maybe even look at getting another shed for certain things. Right. That's you done. Look at that. Look at that. But there's just loads of stuff everywhere. This is what happens, I guess, when you own a farm and you've got things like this. You just end up with stuff everywhere. Right. We've picked up all our produce. Some are probably close to getting another one. If we turn that back on so I can see what's going on my tooltips. That one's got 441, so that's close. 383 is not too far away. We do need to fill up their water again. That is getting very low. 268. Okay. We're growing slowly on those. So we've got lettuces there. We've got tomatoes and strawberries. Beautiful. Let's put the straps on. Make sure this produce isn't going to go the way of the eggs did. For those of you who remember the episode where they just flew off a mountain. And let's go and have a quick look at the best place to sell. I'm assuming it's going to be the supermarket. But let's see. So we have got, where are they? Lettuce, tomato, strawberries, all at the supermarket. That's fine. Let's plot a route for the supermarket. I think I remember where it is. Not 100%. I think I can remember where we have to go. It's sort of near the shop in town. I'm thinking we might be able to get around 1,000 again. Did we get that last time, or was it 500 last time? I think it was about 500 last time. I remember the disappointment. That's all I can remember from last time, was the disappointment. How good's this new trailer? This is wonderful. By the way, this isn't kind of an approved route to get off the farm, but once we buy Field 2 and maybe Field 4, we're going to put in a little pathway off here. So when we drive off, we can get there. I mean, longer term, I'd like to make one of these fields a bit of a yard for us with farm buildings and bits and pieces on. That would be good. There's a car coming. That would be good to do that. This is very slippy underfoot, under tyre. Yeah, this new trailer's doing work for us. We can customize it if we want to fill it with grain and things when we've had a harvest. We can do that. That's no problem. We just pop it down to the shop and get it changed. Easy peasy. But this is looking pretty good. I'm not sure how easy this is going to be to reverse because it's got its weird axle thing. But let's see how we go. Now, I've got a good friend who is a lorry driver, and if he saw this, he would be appalled. Absolutely appalled at my lack of skill level. Is it easy just to drive it on, do you reckon? Oh, that's... No, it was going well, but then it didn't go well. Right, okay. I'm going to have to drive it on there, and then we'll deal with how to get off it later. Because we're only in a small little tractor, so we should be able to get in there quite easily. Okay, so I think... Oh, no, it just disappears slowly. And how much are we going to make? We're going up fairly quickly. Maybe we are going to make more than 1,000. Is that because they're taking the lettuces and that's pushing the price up more? I don't know. Everything's disappearing slowly. It's just got a few tomatoes left. Do you want these tomatoes? They do. We made 2,600. Do you know what? I am more than happy with that. That is a good pull. That is a great little harvest from our produce there, and they'll keep going. Just need to top it up with a bit more water, and that will keep going. Excellent work. Right, so the final job for this video is I'm going to take our new trailer back to the farm, and then Tina will help me return the spreader to the shop as we've only leased it, and then we need to end off this episode by renaming Tina, doing her number plate, and finishing off in style, giving Tina a rightful name and part of the family on the farm. So we'll see you back at the shop in a second when we're returning the spreader, and we shall rename Tina. We made it to the shop! Woohoo! Right now, so if I just attach that, let's move forward a bit. In fact, let's turn the engine off. Save fuel. Let's save some fuel. Let's jump over here. Now, we should be able to return this. It's probably quite an expensive thing to just borrow, but hey-ho. And then we've got this. So I want to customize you. Repair it for 66 euros. Let's repair it while we're here. Why not? And let's customize it. We want to do the license plate here at the bottom. So we want to call it Tina. Maybe we keep the first letter. In fact, what license plate type can we have? So we can have that one or that one or that one. That one will work better because we can just put the Tina at the end, can't we? That's good. Black, no plate, main color. Okay. In fact, I want kind of a black color. There we go. So, well, I'll have MT for MisterTomox and then Tina. Oh no, we need to work out with numbers. Can you do an N in numbers? 4? And 4's for an A. 7A. 7-4. No, that looks rubbish. Okay, we need different ideas. That's got 3 numbers. That's got 4 numbers there. 7. Oh, there's too many choices. T-I-N-A 001. Tina 1. That's it. That's done. Let's go and see it. That doesn't work, does it? Tina. There's some work to do with this. I'm going to have a play with it off camera. And the start of the next episode, the number plate will be looking perfect. I promise. But we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe for some more content. I'll be back with you again very, very soon with another farming sim video. So take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.